Lois, spin around.
Hello to all my growing toadstools. Welcome back to my corner of the lawn. I hope you're staying warm and you have some shade. If you're new here, hi. I'm Fungus and I like to make things. Have you ever wanted to be in a building with people who smell like farts and cheese? If so, I have a proposition for you. Go to an anime convention. You'll love it. Okay, I'm joking, it's not that bad. But I do have a quote on my phone that says, "Oh, Bing? I don't fucks with Bing." Wait, sorry, no, that's the wrong quote. This is the right one. I just walked by someone who smells like a used condom. Of course I was referring to a man at an anime convention who smelled like he had never showered once in his life. That was quoted on April 21st of 2019. And I doubt that the community has gotten any better since then. Hey, real quick pause. This is editing Fungus. I did happen to walk by a lot of smelly people. Some people smelled like farts real bad. But I also happened to pass by someone in full military cosplay. They were holstering several things of deodorant, so I mean, give and take. Give and take, I guess. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Ignoring the decaying smells of nerds out there, let's talk about me instead. I'm in the middle of getting ready for a convention that is next week. I have some con crunching to do, but for some reason I'm making this video. Even though I'm slightly ignoring my to-do list, I am still in convention prep mode. So while I have the time and I have you all here, I'll give you all of my very best advice. Here are the 10 steps that I take for planning and attending a convention. The very first thing is to get a group together. If you can finalize who's going early on, that sets you up for a cheaper and fun weekend. If you can't get a group, a hotel will be more expensive and honestly, maybe a bit lonely. As someone who's historically had many friends, I can't tell you what it's like to be alone, ever. I always like to keep a little buddy of mine in one of my pockets. After getting your group together, buy your tickets. There will be a website to do pre-registration. Pre-registration is only available for a certain amount of time, so for some cons, if you buy your ticket early, you get it cheaper. Of course, the simple term for this is called early bird prices. You'll find that planning ahead is very important. Just like using deodorant and showering is important. Anyways, pay for your badge to be delivered or wait for the day of to pick it up at the con. Getting it delivered is nice because you won't have to wait in another long and stinky line before your weekend of totally exciting fun starts. I know I keep ragging on the sweaty and smelly, but is it really that hard? Pick up a cheap deodorant and shower the day of an event, especially if you bought a hotel room for it. Your tools come with the payment of the room. Figure out if you want to cosplay at the event or not. As a new cosplayer, I would say to go and cosplay for only one of the 3 days. The reason why I say to do only one character is that cosplay gets exhausting. It's not fun to talk about, but walking around for 12 hours in a tight wig and contacts that will dry out is headache-inducing. Let's ask Convention Fungus how she's feeling. Hey, yeah, so, not good? Of course there are ways to combat that, but we'll get to it later. Make sure you like cosplaying enough to put up with the pain that comes along with it before going all out for a full weekend. So to choose a character, I would choose someone based off of their design and their personality. While it is fun to dress up alone in a character that you personally like, it's always nice to do a duo with a friend. Groups make taking photos incredibly fun. Oh, wait, you don't want to cosplay? That's fine, but then why did I just explain all of that to you? Next time, just I just got up and I'm about to get into my cosplay for Saturday. Okay, now you and your friends are excited to experience a con for the first time together. The next part is finding a place to stay. Book a place up to 6 months in advance. I know, this sounds a little insane, but trust me, it will save you money and time. If the convention that you are choosing to go to is popular enough, then there is a chance the hotels will be fully booked a couple months before the convention. Search around the area for hotels and Airbnbs. Like I said, 6 months in advance. And unless you want to spend a fortune, I don't suggest staying at the hotel where the convention is being hosted. This is crucial. No, the hotels weren't crucial. The transportation wasn't crucial. The tickets weren't crucial. This is the most important part here. I'm so sorry that I have to break the news to you like this, but unfortunately, every convention has their own wizard that casts a little spell on you to make you feel tired and sick. At least 4 hours into the convention, and it sucks. But carrying a bag with an elixir in it negates all effects. I'm not going to tell you where to buy it though.
Hello, potion seller.
I'll go elsewhere for my potions and I'll never come back. Good. You're not welcome here.
The price that you pay to sweat in public. In my personal opinion, I would bring an Eat a bag because they're the perfect size and they are so cute. And yes, I did buy one. Isn't it cute? Just like bags, props have to be inspected at the gate as well. No, the wizard doesn't make an appearance this time. Don't ask me again. I know you were curious, but he knows you're talking about him. He does magic. He knows everything. Once your prop is clear for entrance, it gets a little zip tie to show that it is all set and safe. If you're wondering, yes, this is a sock. Did I wear it today? Well, that's for you to decide. I will quickly mention that conventions have a schedule printed and are handed out to every con goer. You can opt out to not grab it, but that would be on you. On these pamphlets, they'll tell you what's happening, when, and where. There should be a map on it as well, just in case you get lost. But ultimately, it is up to you to decide how you are spending your time at a convention. Sometimes for cosplayers, there are events that are not listed because they were made separately through like Facebook or Instagram or a different app, completely irrelevant to the con, specifically for group cosplays. So if you want to cosplay with someone from the same show and they happen to have a meetup, then go to one, because that would be fun. Maybe you can make friends. If you care about photo shoot meetups for specific shows, I suggest looking on Google or Facebook to look for that desired show, and hopefully you can find a meetup somewhere. Maybe there'll be 1 to 2 people, or maybe there'll be 20. I don't know, I think it really depends on the popularity of the show. There's not a lot of room to work with here.
Yeah, outside hallway.
What goes in your bag? For non-cosplayers, water, snacks, hand sanitizer, phone charger, deodorant, wear it, bandages, gum, chapstick, your wallet, con schedule, and pain medication. For cosplayers, I would say the same as the non-cosplayers, but also add makeup wipes, extra makeup, contact lenses, contact lens case, eyelash glue, contact solution, your re-wetting eye drops, a chafe stick, pins, flats if your cosplay includes heels, and an emergency sewing kit. Anyways, thanks for listening. I have to go find an antifungal spray now. Bye! Make sure that after the last item goes in, you'll still have room to make... Whoa.